Hello, my name's Stephanie Brannigan, and this is my soapbox email marketing video for the Wayne State University ISM 7994 winter 2019 semester. To give a little background about myself, I am currently in the process of getting my MBA from Wayne State University, as well as I have about 6 years under my belt within 3 different organizations when working with sales and marketing and generating leads. I picked email marketing as my content and conversation about my soapbox because I touch email marketing and lead generation day in and day out. And I've learned a lot of tactics moving forward that I think internally in my organization that we could implement to make our email marketing even better. So first, getting into it. What is an email marketing strategy? First and foremost, it's utilizing email as a strategy to nurture and develop leads and relationships. This is the first step of using inbound marketing to really cultivate relationships. Email marketing, it contains many things, but first, valuable content. You have to ask yourself when sending an email marketing campaign, is this valuable? Is this something I would want? What am I teaching them? Would I take something away from this email? If the answer is no, then you need to go back to square one and send something that is valuable that can help your buyer or prospect fix their challenges. Going on to the second content that email marketing strategy must contain. It must be relevant. Is it relevant to who your buyer persona is? In a couple slides, we'll get into how important segmentation is, but you need to make sure, depending upon who your buyer persona is in their life cycle, is it relevant to themselves? Moving forward, you have to make sure your email marketing strategy complies with CAN-SPAM laws. Not only in your email marketing blast campaign must it include an opt-out option for the subscriber to opt out of receiving any more emails, but it must also set the standard in expectation of what that subscriber or prospect should recognize and expect moving forward. Next, your email marketing strategy must be integrated. Now, integrated as a sense that all of your functions within your company are working together. Whether it's your CRM system, your strategy, your goals, everything needs to be working together to ensure everything is consistent and in line. Next, focus on goals. Before sending out an email marketing strategy, you need to make sure you set a goal. What is your goal? You can't just send out an email just because. There has to be a purpose behind your engagement. So setting a goal, and then that finally goes into measuring your results. From the goals that you set beforehand, measure results. Did you succeed on where you wanted to be? Is this a success? Or do you need to go back and refine and recultivate what your messaging is? Moving forward, there are 2 different types of email marketing strategies, outbound versus inbound. And in my personal experience, I've had a chance to both and continuously work with outbound and inbound. And I'm seeing more of a traction with the inbound, as we'll get into a couple of the differences here in a moment. But first, starting with outbound, it is the more traditional thought of marketing. It's going to trade shows, it's going to customer meetings, meeting face-to-face, cold calling. That typically those life cycles are longer to build the relationships and trust of the prospects. It's also very costly. On the other hand, inbound marketing, which we'll look at a closer lens from here on out in the next couple slides, it's innovative. It's a way to get found by your prospects and leads. It's more focused on the blogs, webinars, and SEO marketing. And this is all content that we focus on within our ISM 7994 class. And so this has been really eye-opening of, just the benefits and different tactics that you can use moving forward. Along within inbound marketing, there are 3 stages: attract, engage, and delight. Now this image here, it looks like a flywheel. They all grow into each other to make it full circle. First, starting with attract tools. This is where you will want to attract your buyers. You'll want to have ads, videos, blogs, social media, and a content strategy. So this is to field your marketplace of your content and really who you are. This will then turn in and flow into your Engage tools. This is where your leads, your email marketing, lead management, conversational bots, and marketing automation will start to flow in to build and cultivate those relationships. From your Engage tools, this will flow into Delight tools. This is where your smart content will start kicking in for your prospects. Email marketing, conversations inbox, which then go back full circle to the beginning of Attract tools. So it's a full flywheel. Next, digging into the email marketing further, there are 3 effective tools that we're going to get into. But first, the number one goal is to find the right person and give them the right message at the right time. Now, digging into the 3 effective tools. First, as I mentioned earlier, segmentation is crucial. You can't just assume all your prospects or buyers are looking for the same thing, that they have the same challenge. So you need to segment them out by their buyer persona, along with their buyer journey. What kind of distributor are they? Are they a manufacturer? What's their life cycle? What's their close cycle? Segmenting this out is super critical in first defining who your customer is and how you can bring them value. Next, going into personalization. This is your opportunity to build trust with them, not just sending email that doesn't have anything relevant or valuable to them, but it allows you to really showcase how you can help solve the challenges that they're currently facing and being faced with. And finally, data-driven analysis. This is where you can continue to deliver value and trends by going back from the beginning and analyzing, is something changing in the marketplace, especially with the day and age of technology and how fast businesses have to adapt to the changes in the environment and the competition. This is where the analysis is really crucial. Ask yourself, why are you successful and what actions are leading to that success? And this will help you moving forward for further marketing strategies. Going into the 3 components to inbound marketing campaigns, we're first looking at content, SEO, and social media. Now in this site here, you can see how all 3 of them touch each other and how crucial it is for inbound marketing to have all 3. You first need to have the content. Now the content includes the blogs, the videos, the white papers, the ebooks. This is who you are and what message you want to bring to your buyer base. What value and what solution are you bringing to the challenges? Next, with social media, having Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, forums, and blogs. This is your opportunity to become relevant and stay relevant, as majority of everyone's searching and buying purchases are started on a smartphone along with social media. And finally, SEO, search engine optimization. This is where you can be on page, off page, link building, keyword analysis. This is again to really cue in and target specific keywords to stay relevant as to what a buyer or prospect could be looking for. Now moving into my personal experience, as I cued in the beginning of this soapbox, on a weekly basis, I send out Engage emails. So these emails are trying to grab the attention of the segmentation leads or prospects that I've been able to identify. And this is what a screenshot from Salesforce that I currently use. You can see that there is an option for the can spam, that there's recipients that don't want to be email spammed. Along with this is the opportunity where I can make a personalization in the subject, creating value and trying to start cultivating that relationship. Now moving forward, after I send out the email blast, how do I monitor it? How do I know if it was successful? Well, number one, I know if there was some success or some cultivating action within the email is if I get replies and requests for meetings to help them grow their e-commerce. But here you can see, what is the open rate? How many clicks did I have? Did I have any hyperlink clicks that someone could look into? But you can see starting at October 28th, That's the highest open rate I had compared to weeks November 25th. Maybe it was because it was a holiday and I didn't have many weeks, or even, the week of the 23rd, understanding your buyers and that it's holiday break. So I think understanding and having this course is really going to help me adapt to who my segmented buyers are and what their life cycle looks like. And finally, thank you for watching my soapbox video. I have listed here 4 different links from HubSpot blogs, marketing resources, along with the Learning Center that help develop and cultivate my knowledge now moving forward that I'm excited to bring back to my organization and implement. Thank you very much.